Hello and welcome back to more Neverwinter Nights 2, where last time we left our home village of West Harbor on the road to Neverwinter, where we met up with Kelgar, a dwarven fellow who loves getting into fights and loves apparently getting beat up into fights, because he has not been doing too well in the fights. But well, I've also given him a nice portrait from the portrait pack that I downloaded, so that is nice. Yeah, and last time we got attacked again by the Bladelings and the Grey Dwarves in this inn, and we rescued everyone here. And we still have to talk with the merchant Galen, who we met earlier in West Harbor, so let's have a word. Thank you for your assistance. I was beginning to think there's no end to those creatures. And you'd like to reward me for that, I am sure. Well now, a small reward seems reasonable enough. Nothing in life comes for free, eh? Why? You reckon we're the ones who keep your worthless skin intact, Galen? If anyone deserves a reward, it's us! The two of you have already been paid well paid for protecting me from my journey, and this one, on the other hand, was under no such obligation. Well, let's try this again. 100 gold for saving your life, and the lives of your guard. You're right, of course. My journey has been far more hazardous than I would have lost my guards to this unpleasant attack. Very well, a fair reward. Now then, if there's nothing else, actually I have some questions for you. I understand. I'll tell you what I can. I hope you can understand, however, that I do not wish to tarry here. What would you like to know? You are the merchant from West Harbor, are you not? That I am! I try to make the trip twice a year. Not a lot of competition yet, and the profit margins are quite healthy. Wait, I've seen you before. You're Dagon's child from West Harbor, am I right? That's right! Good folk, you harbormen. Strong, resilient. You pay well for my goods. I make a tidy sum whenever I stop by. Isn't a trip to West Harbor rather dangerous? Why do you think I'm traveling with these cards, Even with the additional costs, though, my visits to West Harbor are always profitable. And I admit to having a certain fondness for your village. Living in the swamp requires a certain stubbornness, after all. Right, some more questions. Can you tell me anything about the road to Highcliff? Oh, it's the usual warnings. Lizard folk seem to spread further north, the usual bandit trouble. You can see the rest at Fort Lock, of course. The fort has made a bit of a disarray when I last made a stop on the way to West Harbor. Something about the commander gone missing and lost patrols, very unpleasant. And refugees have begun trickling in. I assume it's due to the lizard folk migration. Was there anything else you'd ask? Do you know what these creatures were looking for? Nothing that would be of any value to me, I assure you. Something called a kalakcha. To be honest, the reason for their curiosity was not exactly a concern of mine. Most everything they said was gibberish to me anyhow. Was there anything else you'd like to ask? Farewell. The men and I will be leaving anyhow. It will be safer than resting on the road. I'd be safer resting on the road tonight. Thank you again for your assistance. I do hope the next time we meet it's under better circumstances. Sherikala, let's go. We're leaving. And then they fade. Oh, actually they don't fade. They actually just walk out of sight. Bye guys. Alright, so we're done the rescuing. Alright there, most people here are rescued, that's all good news. You've done it! Please take this gold with you for thanks I've returned. Your money won't be necessary, I'm just glad I could help such a lovely young couple. I thank you, you are most kind. Sakan and I will never forget you, good sir. We'd best be moving on. I don't mind a fight, but I don't like bringing others into our battles. Yeah, they are a bit wounded. So, Jorik, are you the innkeeper? Looks like you were lucky to have your dwarven friend here. You're always welcome at the Weeping Willow. Those who survived owe you their lives. I'm glad I could help. Nothing like this has ever happened before. I wish I knew what those creatures were looking for. Yeah, we have an idea. Kalakcha apparently is what they're looking for. This is a fine establishment you have here. It certainly is. The name's Jorik. I rebuilt this place with my own 2 hands. I've got the only wombat between West Harbor and Fort Lock. Only problem is the road is too dangerous for travelers nowadays. Some more questions. To be fair, why did you build an inn in the swamp? I didn't actually build it. The building was already there. I just fixed it up. After poking around a while, I learned that this used to be a village here. This building was the only one that survived. And what happened to the village? Destroyed during the war against the King of Shadows. Big war, from what I understand. Fought all across the Mare. Lots of fighting up in Fort Lock as well. You can see the relics strewn about the area. You mentioned relics. Nothing to get excited about from what I hear. Mostly it's just interesting to scholars, though they have a hard time getting any of the relics. And why do you say that? Word is the spirits of the battle still haunt the places where they fell. Now, I don't normally believe in ghost stories, but this is the Mare. Anything can happen out there, even dark dwarves attacking a small inn. Does Fort Lock still stand? Aye, it's standing. Fort has managed to survive worse things than a war. You can find it north of here. The fort still guards the road between the Mare and the northern lands, though not as much as they used to be with the trouble. What does he have for sale? Oh, he actually has good stuff for sale. So we might actually be buying some stuff here. Can we afford a full plate? What's our gold? Almost, really. If we sell some stuff, we should be good. So let us do that. 1212. I want to keep hands on the spells. Those are going to come in handy later. We can probably sell some potions for this. 3. And I don't think we need the alchemical items, honestly. Greenstone, and there we go. That should be enough. Let's buy a full plate mail. It's probably one of the best armors we can get at this point. Honestly, I'm tempting if we should give it to Calgar, but nah, we want to keep it for our own. Calgar might be easy to hit, but he's also a lot more beefy than we are.
Follow me.
So yeah, let's give him our old thing. And we're actually going to keep this in line because for light armor, which this actually is, this is quite a good light armor, so we're hanging on to that.
Yes.
Anything else? I honestly don't think we need this thing because we aren't a bard and we're not. Oh, they can just do light. Yeah, sell this thing. I want actually a nice helmet. It doesn't do anything, but honestly, no, let's not wear a helmet. Let's show our pretty face to everyone. That's great. So I could buy a heavy shield +1. 7. I don't think we have the money for that though. Yeah, I think we'll just leave it with the full plate. That is fine. I'll buy other stuff later. Weapons. Ooh, he also has good weapons. Now, I'm looking for something specific. So let's actually... A sling! Yes! White Morning Star. That's a new one. Pretty good for this low level. But it's a bit too expensive for our taste right now. Harbinger Skin. That's a great sword. Yeah, that does pretty good fire damage. Always nice, but... No one uses a great sword in our little group, so... don't think Calgar is good on any specific weapon just yet. We can look at his build a little bit later. So for now, I'll just buy a sling for ourselves. Let's see, are we actually... we'll just keep it in our back pocket for when we need to go ranged. That is fine. Otherwise, I think we're good keeping this stuff as it is. Yeah. Alright, so let's rest up and then head on out. We're at an inn, so it makes sense to do some resting here. At least I feel it does.
Well now, I've had a good time so far. And the way you attract trouble. I haven't had this much fun since that tavern back at Bogan's Pass where I was using that trestle table as a battering ram. Oh, look, we're heading in the same direction and you seem to have more enemies than friends. What say we travel together? Might be able to teach each other a few things.
Also, could you... Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of tempted to say this, but we're nice, I agree, it'll be safer if we stay together there, good friend.
Good. I'd be glad for the company and the conversation. And don't you worry about me keeping up. Kelgar Iron Fist carries his own weight. I won't be slowing you down.
Well, technically you kind of are, because dwarves have like reduced movement speed, I believe, in D&D rules, but whatever. Don't think that's so much implemented here. Alright, well, let us head on out. It's good to be wearing full plate. So now we head on to Fort Lock. With an E at the end. For fanciness. So this is a nice little green pasture. What's happening over there? Oh, that's the merchant again. What treachery is this, Callas? You've been paid to protect me. You should have been so open about the profit you made in West Harbour, Galen. My brother and I think that we deserve a little extra for our work. Is everything alright here? The nasty bit of business here. My bodyguards have taken a leave of their sentence and decided to rob me. Are you sure you want to do this, Callas? You do remember how capable our friend here is, do you not? I think I'll take my chances, Galen. I've been on more campaigns than these two whelps can count. I won't let you rob him. And all that goes double for me. Drop your weapons, you motherless goats. Attack, brother. Leave no witnesses. That money is ours. Ooh, and he has a tower shield. I hope we can steal that from him. Did he just get hit by some kind of dazing spell? Okay, Galen has some fancy rapier on him that he decides not to use right now. Whoop. Once again you saved my hide. I can't believe my own guard would turn on me like that. Well, greed can overcome even the best of men, Galen. You speak the truth. I suppose it's just a sign of the times. Rest assured that the guards of Neverwinter will hear of your role and you played in protecting me today. I am not without friends in the city. In the meantime, however, accept this money as a token of my gratitude. So I do think we can... well, perhaps you could offer a little bit more. I did save your life after all. You have performed a great service, of course. Here, I can spare some more. You did risk your life, as you said. It's a small price to pay for my continued help. I'll be heading to the garrison Fort Lock straight away. From there, I shall find an escort for the rest of the way to Neverwinter. I thank you again. I wish you safe travels. I mean, if we ask nicely, there's nothing saying that good guys can't ask nicely for more rewards. Especially if it's from a well-to-do merchant like that, who is mostly just in it for the cash himself. Sadly, they did not drop their tower shield. That is very unfortunate. We're not allowed to pick that one up. I would have given that to Kelgar. He can really use that. Let's actually look at Kelgar's build while we're at it. Character. So he has a lot of strength, a little bit of dexterity, a lot of constitution, and incredibly bad stats in his knowledge, in his mental faculties. Okay. Does he have any specialization? No, he's not specialized in a weapon yet, so we can just give him a whatever weapon training we would like. That is good.
I would say yes.
Could fiddle with his AI, but so far it's not too terrible, and as long as we keep a watch on him, we should be fine. Oh, hello, wolves. Now I feel all Baldur's Skatey. Wandering the wilderness fighting wolves. I'm thinking the wolves are more of a threat than these guards are. Ow! Thank you there, Kelgar. That's a good move, that knockdown. Normally I don't ever use knockdown, but at low levels it can be handy. Because someone not capable of fighting for an entire round is pretty lethal when fights are like decided in 1-2 rounds. Oh, we have more people with weapons drawn out there. So let us actually heal up, as I am expecting another fight. We don't need light spells right now. Besides, we can do that as our can do light from our racial ability. So honestly, we should maybe not even memorize that one.
What, demon? No screams for us? Maybe we should brand you. Maybe that'll loosen your tongue.
Leave me alone! I've done nothing to you.
Well, now Commander Valis will be happy to hear that, he will. It means his work here is all done. He can just give up the fort and go home.
Still, there's just a small matter of those bounties on bandits he posted. And a bandit with demon blood. Well, there's no telling how much that's worth.
Of course, you could tell us where your camp is. Valis will pay more for that, he will. And we won't even have to butcher the lot of you.
I told you I'm not with those bandits. Or are you deaf and stupid?
Stupid? Here we were, thinking about letting you live. Now you've gone and changed our minds.
Hey, hold on. Looks like she's got friends, she does.
Boy, you play her to murder without me. Where's the fun in? Leave that woman alone!
This don't concern you. We're soldiers from Fort Lock, hunting bandits.
That we are. Caught this demon trying to raid our camp, and we were about to deal with her.
By killing her? What did she take?
Nothing yet. But a crew's been out in these parts. They've been raiding merchants, caravans, maybe even killed the old commander.
I told you I'm not with those bandits.
Shut your lying mouth, demon. You'll get the blade soon enough.
Yeah, these people are not reasonable. I won't let you murder a young woman in cold blood.
You think you're going to stop us, are you?
Yes.
You know, Valis might pay for 3 bandit bounties. He's not one for asking questions.
Especially about a demon, a runty dwarf, and a dirty harborman who doesn't know enough to keep walking.
Runty dwarf? I know you cowards aren't talking to me, or you'll be talking to my fist next.
You're
Good
wielding an
enough
axe.
for me. Let's kill them all and I'll sort out the tail later.
Yeah, you are a bunch of psychos. Let's actually use some stuff here. Well, let's see if we can't do like a whole person. Yes! Haha, that works! Spells work! Right, let's have fun. Let's see if this spell works. Okay, that did something. Oh, he's out of his block again. That's and all lasted long at this level. Good job there, demon girl, Nishka. Oh, suddenly weird teleportation. At least it's still... Yeah, okay, now he gets back into the fight. Wow, that's, yeah, she's good at stuff.
Where did you come from? I mean, one moment I thought I was dead, and then suddenly you're here. And look at all this blood. Sorry if I sounded surprised. It's just, you know, people don't usually help me out like that. Especially, well, people like you. You know, nice-looking people.
Oh, thank you very much.
Does that make me a damsel in distress? Oh, I hope not. I hate those women.
Oh, well, you can try it on. It's nice sometimes. Yeah, that is not... Oh, you don't owe me anything. No one should be treated like that.
Hey, you're nice.
Damn right.
Sorry, I don't mean to sound so surprised. Well, actually I am. I mean, it's just, well, unexpected. I mean, once folks catch sight of me, usually it's the horns, they run in the other direction. And all those tales about tieflings being cursed don't help much either. I'm Nishka, by the way. I'm really glad you came when you did. Wasn't really sure how I'd get out of that one. Of course, they never would have caught me in the first place if that invisibility potion I'd bought hadn't been watered down. If I ever see that merchant again...
Is it Galen? I hope it's not Galen. And why were those men torturing Lou like that?
Well, I was actually trying to pass the fort by. Make my way farther south. Well, I thought that potion I bought would help. You see, once the local garrison sees me, they tend to want to throw me in a cell or attack me on sight. Of course, the potion wears off right as I cross paths with those thugs from Fort Locke.
Really?
They were looking for easy bounties, and I showed up right on time.
How's that a reason to want to kill you or us?
It's been that way ever since the new fort commander posted bounties on bandits. Some of his soldiers have been hunting down anyone they find on the road and claiming they're bandits. It's just banditry of a different sort. They rob the travelers and then get the bounty too. The roads are even less safe now than they were before.
Well, we're on our way to Fort Locke as well.
Do you think I could join you? Just for now.
Yes.
I won't get in the way, I promise. It's just that I don't know how long I can survive on my own. And, well, I do owe you one.
Can't say I trust her. Tieflings will stab you in the back and run off with your purse the moment you drop your guard.
Yeah? Well, dwarves are squat, smelly drunks who'll chop someone in half just to show they're tough.
Oh, is that so? Why don't you step down here and say that again?
Calgar, I can't say if, I mean, it's more punching with you, but otherwise the estimation is quite up it. Quite proper. Well, this should be interesting at least.
Oh, this'll be fair. I don't even have any of my gear. But please let me come with you. I owe you for saving me. And those soldiers will just try to kill me again if they catch me out here on my own.
Alright, you join us. Fine, but you stay out of trouble a little bit.
Thanks. I won't let you down, I swear. I think those Fort Locke thugs have my gear locked away here.
Okay, well, let's go grab that, and then next episode we can actually arrive at Fort Locke. Seems like a good point, and now we finally have a thief, because Nishka is, I believe...
Everybody, follow me!
Looking back... Yeah, Nishka is a tiefling rogue. Let's actually select a new portrait for her. There we go. And that's how that works. Ooh, a kukri +1. That's a good weapon, but it's kind of like an exotic weapon. We can't handle it too easily. Ah, and now actually we don't have to bash it, because now Nishka will actually, hopefully, pick it for us. Yay! Armor, hacker, and thief tools. But yes, next time we'll be arriving at the fort up there and see what trouble is about there. So till then,